Hey guys! Since I reached 7,000 subscribers last week, I figured I'd do a video talking about YouTube in general, because I've been growing very fast lately, so I thought I'd give you guys some advice as to what to do to grow a YouTube channel. Granted, the growth on this channel does have a lot to do with my old channel, which had about 20,000 subs, but still, these tips should come in handy. Number 7 is SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. Now, you've probably heard this in a lot of other YouTube tip videos, but it can be really important to show up in searches. So when putting up your video, make sure you have what you're talking about in the title, description, and the tags. And don't just put 3 or 4 tags, put like 10 or 20. Also, don't put your tags in the description. That can get you in a lot of trouble. Like, you can put a sentence or a paragraph in the description, but never just like outright tags. Like where you have every tag in quotation marks. There's a lot of big channels that use that, but some of them have been taken down. Mainly channels that do like Grand Theft Auto videos, because they have a long list of tags in the description that's just like nothing but like GTA, GTA 5, GTA cheats, and stuff like that. But putting tags in the description is against the user agreement. I'm not sure why they allow you to do that in the first place, because it seems like you would be able to block that. Or I guess you can, I don't know that much about web development or anything like that. But yeah, SEO, make sure there's something in the title, description, and tags about what you're talking about in the video. Number 6 is social media. I see way too many channels that just upload a video and don't post it to anything else. So if you have a Twitter, a Tumblr, or a Facebook, post it there. And it's really easy to share videos because all you have to do is to hit the little share button under the video. And when posting it to Twitter, make sure to like use a hashtag or something. And when posting to Tumblr, make sure to put tags in the post. Because that's where I got some of my audience when I made my other channel. And also forums. If there's a forum that you frequent that is about what you talk about on your channel, then post it there. For example, when I was doing the pony stuff on my old channel, I posted it to Equestria forums. So I just had a single thread where I post my videos. Number 5 is having a call to action, which basically means telling people to subscribe and like and comment in the video. And you don't have to outright tell people. It could just be a card at the end of the video. I thought this was pretty dumb to do in a video, but it actually does really help. I saw a significant increase in likes and comments when I started to tell people in my videos. It's repetitive, but it does help. At number 4, commenting on videos. This can actually help quite a bit. I was very surprised by it. If you can get top comment on a video, people will check you out. Especially now, because when you mouse over a username, it'll show your banner. Also, having a channel banner telling the viewer what you're about will really help. So that ties into the commenting thing. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I try to comment on as many as I can, because that does bring in new viewers. Number 3 is finding your niche, or whatever. It's pronounced both ways. Now, as a lot of you know, I started out with pony videos, and then I moved over to this channel where I talked about pretty much anything I want. But I do tend to focus on animated things, such as movies and cartoon shows. So you can have a channel that's about a broad subject, but make sure that you do start with a niche that will grow your audience from there. Because you'll be focusing on one thing, but then slowly expanding into something bigger. Number 2 is something I've been trying to do a lot more recently, and that's hitting while the iron is hot. Meaning doing a video on a hot topic when the time is right. A lot of my recent videos have been like that. In November, I did a video on Jurassic World when the trailer came out, and that got a lot of hits. So I did the same for the Star Wars trailer and the Terminator trailer. And I also did a video on Star vs. the Forces of Evil after that premiered, which is my most viewed video right now because it's attached to a lot of suggested videos, which SEO does help a lot with getting in suggested videos. Then there was also the SpongeBob movie review, which I released the day it came out, since I was able to see the movie a day before it officially released. And then there was the quick thoughts on the Season 5 trailer for My Little Pony. So it definitely helps to talk about a subject when people are talking about it. Because people want to see what others think, and people are probably searching for the trailer or the episode of whatever you're talking about. And they might see your video show up. So hitting while the iron is hot is very important. But not quite as important as my number 1 tip. And that's to be consistent. This is something I had trouble with last summer. During last summer, I wasn't very consistent in my schedule. I started off doing 2 videos a week when I started, and then I did a lot of videos a week, and then I did just 1 video a week, like in July. And my viewership wasn't as high as it was earlier in the year. But then I started to get back on it, and I started to gain a lot of that viewership back. Thanks to a lot of other tips in this video, but I think being consistent is definitely something that helps a lot. It helps to create a big backlog of videos, so when you get new viewers, they'll see the other videos and see that you're consistent with making videos. I'm still not as consistent as I would like to be, but so far I think I've been doing alright. So those are my top 7 tips for growing your YouTube channel. But I have 3 bonus tips that makes this sort of a top 10, but I don't really do top 10s, I do top 7s, because I like to be different. But anyway, first bonus tip is look presentable. I try to shave before every video I do, because I just think I look better this way. So if you're going to be on camera, try to look your best. If you're going to be audio only, try to learn more about the program you're using. Or perhaps switch to another program that you think you can do more with. Bonus tip number 2 is get help from friends. I'm lucky in that I started growing up with the Brony fandom when it just started. Well, not when it just started, but sort of like the tail end of the first season. So I met a lot of people back then when we were all similar channel sizes. For instance, Saber, who was like my best friend, I was around 500 subs, he was around 1,000 subs, and we started talking, and then we just sort of developed that friendship. So it does help to form friendships on YouTube and then sort of just collaborate together. And my number 3 bonus tip is be patient. It can take a long time to grow a channel, like no matter what you do. Some people get really lucky, but others not so much. YouTube's based a lot on luck. There's something I'm very ashamed of doing that I did back on my old channel, and that was buying subscribers. It was on that site called Fiverr, and all it was like sock puppet accounts, not an active subscriber base. So yeah, never do that. And never buy views either. Don't do any of that. Just be patient. Views and subscribers will come in over time, just as long as you keep at it. So hopefully all of that helps. If you have any questions about growing a YouTube channel, ask me in the comments. I know there are some other things that I might have missed for advice, so please let me know. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better able to